Hey rivals, welcome to Bax Attacks. Today I've got an update on the Great Peach Heist and on the Relic War beta. With about 6 minutes left in the event, and I still am one attack short from getting the Great Peach to upgrade Wukong. And I just want to take a peek here at his stats at level 30, and hopefully in a minute we'll be able to compare those to what they look like after he is ascended. It is just before 6 a.m., so kind of tired at this point. But I wanted to get some sleep last night and then wake up to finish this off. Alright, so this is a fairly typical attack here, and my mode of operation was to focus on the second spell, the Life Peach, in order to protect the units from taking any damage. At the start I would often cast the first spell at once. They don't really need to be protected from death when they haven't taken any damage, and it saves the mana which we'll need for later. Alright, so there's that one initial cast just to get him in and through the walls quicker. And then we'll be casting the Life Peach. We use the dragon to distract, and because it's Malice, a little bit of extra lifesteal as well. And there we go. That second spell really does work nicely. Considering this is only a superior ancient, I think he does have some potential. Really am interested to see how he does at higher levels. And the third spell is I can't pronounce it well, but it does a great job at cleaning up, especially gold storages. Can knock them out almost in one blast frequently. Alright, so that's the 1475 points needed for the Peach. That'll show up, I hope, right after the Epic Arena chest. And there we have it, the Life Peach. That was a fair amount of effort if you've got other things going on in the weekend. But speaking of lots of effort, we're going to look at how the other leaderboard folks did in this event. They really did put in a tremendous effort. So that takes him up to Rare. He'll need a second Life Peach to get up to Epic. And there's a separate Ascension material to take him to Legendary. So there's just now 3 minutes left in the event. And we'll just take a quick look at the skill tree. Been running kind of low on Primus, but we'll see what we can do with this. The damage is now 781, up from 738. Just a small increase in the health and an increase in the duration on the strength and dexterity first spell. If you look at where it goes up at level 40, that'll get up to a healthy 906 damage for the Rui Jingu Bong, and 6.28 seconds for the Life Peach, with healing of 25 to 50 health. Taking a look at the ladder prizes, they were actually pretty good for this event. It's nice that the Ascension material was on the ladder board, not for the leaderboard. Mithril at 1100 points and a bronze statue at 650 points, so something for everyone. The leaderboard prizes were pretty decent. Some extra Mithril, which is probably of most interest, as well as the higher level statue chests. Notice here that the event leader, Baravia Clan, has put up an absolutely amazing score of 38,000 points at 10 each. That's almost 4,000 battle stones over a 3-day period, 1,200 stones a day. That's incredible. All these guys with 30,000 or more have really done a tremendous job. My hat's off to you. I love number 4 name there, Wukong. I noticed there's a tie in the 3rd place position. If we scroll down a little bit, there's another tie at the 8th. So if that stays till the end, which is just a couple minutes away, then Muck will be in the running, which is nice as he's just a few points behind Drawless, and then quite a gap after that with Sam and the others. As you look down, I'll just kind of scroll through slowly here to show those are in the top 100, which will get the silver statue chest. A lot of very strong players, a lot of good efforts here. Familiar kingdom names as well. So good job to you guys as well here. Alright, coming up to 100, not a whole lot of ties. Pops of Malice is currently in the 100 position, again with a decent gap above the next person there. I was happy but surprised to see that at 1475 points, that's actually rank 1260, and that will be enough to get the lowest bronze statue chest extra. So that's kind of nice. Alright, just a few seconds left in the event here. And we'll let the clock wind down. And without much ceremony, the event is over. The Great Peach Heist. Let's take a quick look again at the leaderboard, see if there were any changes. The tie is still there for third place. Oh, the tie was broken for number 8. The number 8 player from Atlantis 1 scored one more attack for 13 points, knocking Muck out of 10th place into 11. And I'm afraid, let's scroll down, but that's not going to bode well for other players as well. The number 100 person there, Pops from Malice, is going to be knocked down to 101, and however many were at the 900 mark are all knocked down to the 901 mark. So, oh man, heart goes out to Pops on that one. Really a great effort, and just 3 points out of the silver statue. But he got a bronze and a mithril and the peach, so good effort there. And if you're wondering where the cutoff lines were exactly, we see them here. 1882 was needed for the mithril and the bronze statue chest, and only 1326, which was actually lower than the 1475 needed for the peach, got the extra bronze statue chest. And with about 6,700 points needed for silver and over 28,000 for gold, this was a really competitive event, a little bit surprising. Hope that you guys enjoyed that, and I'm pretty sure there'll be another Wukong event coming up to get that extra peach. And just a short time later, the bronze statue chest did arrive, so we'll open that up and see what we have in there. Was really lucky in a recent event to get a silver Malice statue. I already had the bronze, but if you're going to get one silver, I think Malice is the one to get. So let's see what we get in here. And it'll be another soldier statue, so just another half dozen of those to get that one up to silver. Let's switch gears to the other exciting thing going on right now, and that is the Relic War beta for the Aegis Tower Shield and Quan's Tome. They don't do anything, but there's a lot of honor on the line here. So this is the lineup for the Quan's Tome with Mortality is in the running. Dragon Slayers is doing a fantastic job, taking out China Elite in the first round. Real close battle with Raider Z and Mortality also in the first round. Now you can't really see the maps or what's going on in detail here, but you can see the individual scores and the standings, and it looks like they have one more left here. And you can go back and check this out for any of the relics, or click on the names for more information on any of the kingdoms. Alright, so we'll pop back out, take a quick look at the Aegis Tower Shield, Dragon Legion, Hoplite, SCU Religioso kicked out, Esosita, and also one of the strong Chinese clans are vying for quite a few rings. But I am getting more information from my buddies in Mortality and online groups on what war ancients are they using. Now, on the early bases, you'll see ancients like maybe Alandra, Erasmus, Moloch, and then base 4, Taliesin, Daji, and then toward the end, you'll see the strongest ones, Zilla and Malice. Berna does quite well sometimes, Amani, and of course Golgog at present. And they're keeping Sulric and Forvale in backup for as a reserve, because one of the key strategic factors in the Relic War is that you can only use an ancient once, and that's whether it wins or loses. So if you have a detailed plan for what ancient you're going to use on one base, and if you miss one, you have to pull in a replacement there, and have to be really good with a number of ancients and have a number of ancients at a very high level. So hope to get into a Relic War in the future and participate. When there are more relics, more kingdoms will be involved. Right now it's clearly about the top 12 there, but it will be something of interest to more players. So that's the update. Hope you like that, and thanks for watching.